Hello my lovelies, how are you? I am here with a little bit of a show and tell, and also to give you a preview of and information about what I'm going to be doing the next couple of months. I've finally got my head together and come up with some what I think are pretty good ideas. Now the first thing I want to show you today, and I'll leave this here so that you can have something to look at while I'm chatting to you, is a snippet roll or a belly band or a tuck spot or a banner for any edge of a page. Do with it what you wish. And all I've done is used a piece of paper bag, look, shopping bag. I have put some backing paper on there that I had as scraps, and then eons ago I acquired some tag punch outs. Now there are 8 sheets with 88 tags, and you know there's just a gazillion tags in here, but there's another way I'm going to show you how to extend this, but not just right at the moment. But this is going to be something that I'm going to be doing a fair amount of because I absolutely love snippet strips, whether they be fabric or paper. And I thought, seeing as I've got so many tags in that packet, I would make this exclusively about tags. And I spent an hour or so making little bits of crocheted ribbons to put in some of them. I didn't want to overload it with too much ribbon and thread because in every tag there's a wee hole. Can't fill them all up, it'd be too much, I think. But that is what I'm going to be doing another video on, and I'll do one from start to finish. But I just thought I would like to show you that one. I sort of impressed myself a little bit. All the tags come empty, and all I've done is coloured around them with some ink, you know, with a U-Butte sponge. And then I have gone ahead and collaged them all together. And I thought if I stamp on them, that will give it a little bit of extra interest. So that's what I've been doing today. But tomorrow and for the next couple of months, I will be using paper bags from my local supermarket exclusively. I'm not touting that particular supermarket. I'm just saying that the paper bags are nice and strong. They have got incredible strength in them, and you can do ever so much with them. And I'm going to be exploring that over the next couple of months. I've already got one little thing, not on the go, but I started that as well as doing this morning. I thought, yep, I can make a small little journal with a few pages. See, that's where the handles were affixed, and I'm going to cover that up with some pretty paper. So I won't be using just brown paper. I will be using some designer sheets as well. But this little one is, I think, 3 1/4 by 6 1/2, something like that. And it was bits of leftovers that I had from the bags. So I thought, rather than, you know, throw everything out, as we often do, we either throw it out or we hoard it all. So I thought I'd make a little bit of a basil stock. You know, it's that lovely texture, isn't it? Doesn't that sound gorgeous? No? I like it. So sorry you're stuck with that one. But it's only going to be a little one, and I thought I might do something like Vintage Ladies in this. The brown paper will lend itself to that. And you can see that there's that green logo going all the way through. You know, every now and then I might come up with a different logo. I don't know. It depends where I get my shopping done. But that is going to be one of them. Now, apart from that, today I want to go back over the little packet of tags I showed you. That's my preview. No, it's not, because there is snippet rolls, belly bands, tuck spots, banners, more bang for your buck, which I will show you that I'm going to do. Mini paper bag journal, which is this one. A large paper bag journal using shopping bags again, because I get at least half a dozen every 2 weeks when I have my shopping delivered. It comes in these lovely brown bags, and I have got bags upon bags of them. And apart from giving them to the local charity shops, I thought I might like to use some for myself. And then there will be all the embellishments for these, you know, little tags and tuck spots and pockets and all those wonderful things that we use in journals. I can use the base for them from paper bags. They'll be stronger, and it'll use up little bit of my stash of these paper bags. Okay, now to make this video just a little bit longer, I want to show you how you can get more bang for your buck out of using these type of setups. I'll just undo the packet. They are punch outs, which makes them very easy to use. Just let me get one of these sheets out of here. As you can see, I've used this particular set on this roll. Well, it's not really a roll, it's a strip. So you just push them out like that. Clean them up a little bit, do the edges with them, re-punch the little hole, and you've got tags by the dozens. And when you're left over, you've got these little pretty sheets. And I want to show you what I have done with them. I've only done one at this stage, so you know, this is a little bit of an experiment on my behalf. Let me get my cutting board down, or my working board, whatever you want to call it. It's a cutting pad on one side and a mouse pad on the other. It makes a great cutting board. It's not self-healing, that's the only problem. Okay, so what you are left over with is something like this. So what I have done is I've used a couple of them. As you can see, they're a bit grubby, a bit messier than that one, because I've been using VersaFine ink to make more tags. So those were the three bigger ones, and by necessity, when you're stenciling, you've got to cover the whole thing because you don't have an actual border to cut from if you don't. And the little ones, I haven't done anything with them yet. I've just sort of stenciled them, but I thought I might like to show you how easy it is to do. I'll get my big stenciling brush, my walnut stain. Now I'm doing this on the back of designer paper so that it's going to look pretty on both sides. So you could make a swing tag. Okay, now what I did was I started in the middle one because it was easiest to hold. Now I didn't stamp off or brush off. I'm just going straight for it with whatever ink comes onto the brush. And I don't mind about all the odd depths of colour in these, because I think it's going to look rather gorgeous whichever way you do it. If you want to be a perfectionist, stamp off and start each brush clean. But you can build your depth up of colour anytime you like. You can't soften it down unless you go for another ink pad that is lighter and do it that way. So there's that little shape there, that middle one. And that makes that little tag there. I did that on the basil just because I had it left over at that stage. So now I will do the other one, the one on the edge of the arch shape one. You can even pounce your brush if you like and do it that way. You will definitely get blobs of colour if you don't stamp off. Whoops, I moved it. I prefer to do my circular motion because I'm not comfortable with pouncing. But that's my choice. Your choice to stencil might be something totally different. We are, however, going to have still a little punchy bits there, or the pouncy bits. I'll put some more up there to make it look a little bit even. So there you go. So for a few dollars that I invested in these eons ago, I do not know how long ago I got this packet of tags. I really don't have any idea about that at all, I'm sorry. I just know I've had them in my stash for yonks. And I came across them the other day when I was looking for something in my embellishments holder. Because I've got one of those back of the door things that I actually made several years ago. I did put a video up, but I think I took it down when I cleared out before. I may remake that video because it really is so handy to have. I'm not concentrating on my stenciling here, I'm just going willy-nilly. It's looking a bit bedraggled. But you get the general idea. So I've basically got a 3-for-1. The original tags, the first set that I did, and the other set that I've just done. So they work out really, really cheaply that way. And you can do it with the little ones as well. Let me just show you. These little ones are going to be fiddly to cut out, but that's okay. Anything to save a penny or 3. Oops. Wriggled. There is a tradesman in the area, so please forgive any background noises you hear of hammering and drilling and cutting and all that sort of stuff. He's in the process of going through the entire street, doing guttering repairs. It's part of the strata deal. Okay, so there is 3 out of the 6. Really quite very, very simple to do. I will clean my brush shortly, but I will put it away just now to get it out of my way. And then all I did was cut around them. I don't like cutting curves. I'm very nervous about cutting curves because I'm dead scared that I'm going to overcut them and they turn out really wonky looking and horrible. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a bit wonky, but it's not too shabby. Okay, so we have that little tag there. Now coming back in with the ink and my little spongy thing, go around it, get some depth on the edges, take away that white aspect of it. And I'll do the other side as well. Now you could decorate one side or you could decorate 2 sides. It's entirely up to you. Okay, bring in the little punch. Now I'm just guesstimating here, I'm not going for perfection. Okay, there's a little hole and I've got some crochet thread and my tweezer. A little bit of ribbon, a little bit of thread, sorry. We'll fold that in 2. Oh, that was clever. I didn't grab it well enough. Now I'm going to put, oh, he was noisy then. That was one of the gutters hitting the ground as he took it off the roof. Put it through twice, or put through 2 ends. And pull it through. And cut off anything that you don't want, of course, which is about half of that. And there you have a sweet little tag that you can color coordinate with anything you like. If you don't want to stencil around things, you could always trace. So bringing back in one of the big ones again, and I'll go for the archway again because I think that's going to fit in there. You could use a pencil and trace around the shape, thus. So if you don't want 2 lots of colour, if you just want to leave it white on one side, I know I've got a little bit of ink there. And just cut it out this way. So there are a couple of ways. If you don't have confidence in your stenciling skills, you can always build up and practice with these. That's the beauty of recycling stuff. You can practice forever and ever and ever if you want to. And if you don't like it, we'll just grab a pencil, erase your pencil lines after you've cut. I don't think I can get rid of that. No, I didn't think so. I know it's a little bit wonky on the corners, I'm sorry about that, but this is just a demo. It'll probably go in the bin afterwards. I don't know. Okay. Corner, not corner, hole. Some more thread. That colour thread is my go-to for just about everything. It just blends in with everything. It's really good. I did it again. I let go of one side. Coordination skills are not good. You forget the colour of my nails. I've been messing with ink, as you know. Up through there. Hold it down when you let go of the tweezer and poke it through the hole on the other side with the thread, the loop, and bingo, there you have another one. So there are a couple of things you can do with these. You can use them as stencils, you can stick them onto a page and use them as little journaling blocks if you want to, and I'll show you that I've done that in my mega journal later on. But thank you so very, very much for watching. I hope you have learned something. If you have, that would be great. If you pick it up, if you do videos, do one and show me, because I would love to see what you've done. Okay, from that to this, from this to that, from this to that. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch up with you in the next video. Let's look forward to some more fun coming up in December 2024, January 2025. Bye-bye for now.